Hey, what's going on? I'm RoboDessert, and this is a preview for Wanderstop. This is a new narrative-driven farming adventure game from developer Ivy Road. Big thank you to them for providing me a key to check this game out. I myself am a fan of the farm sim genre overall, but I do often find that the genre is a little oversaturated, and so I'm always curious to see games trying something different, trying to shake up the formula, and I'm really excited to see what Ivy Road has in store for this particular game, and to see how this might feel a little different. I mean, already the art style and the music is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm really excited to dive in. So we're going to just check out this preview and see a little bit of what the game has to offer. Let's get in here.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. A failure.
I don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one...
Well, that was a heavy intro. I like the art style a lot. The music in this is really, really nice so far. That animation, and I guess you could call it animation. It was a lot of still images, but I really like the art style overall. Voice acting is good. Ooh, okay. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Ugh. Wow, I'm tired. Rest a moment? I would rest, but I think she would keep moving, for sure. I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost those fights. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? Ah, I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Be right back, sword. Feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep this pace, I could, hang on. Okay, let's rest. Learn a little something. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Oof. Just gathering my energy. Then right back to it. Do we have to run to Master Winter? I think we can just walk to Master Winters. I don't think there's it's not like a race, right? Like if we get there last or something, then it's gone for, I don't know, maybe it is. I don't know the rules of this world. Maybe that's how people work here. Oh, love this character. Very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Oof. My goodness, you are not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Well, that is just beautiful to look at. Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. Are you having a name as well? Alta. No, none for me, thank you. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see. Right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed, it seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. We didn't make it very far. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. Of course not. It's just no, totally. I can lift the sword. I can lift it. We're in agreement. That is a normal sword which you can lift. Yeah. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? No. I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised for himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea? The making of tea is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Yeah, I think they might say that. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat, only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is here to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. Love Boro. I have to be honest right up front right now. I'm not that big of a fan of tea myself. Not really a hot beverage kind of guy. Iced tea, though. I'll go for some iced tea. Okay, get to move around. This looks absolutely gorgeous. Love a nice, vibrant, full-color game. I am really curious. Okay, obviously I want to run around and explore. I'm going to go check out that... I can't believe how good this looks. Obviously we're going to go check that out, but Boro pointed out the place where we could just leave. Can we just leave right away? Like, what happens if we just try to leave immediately? Leave the clearing, return to the forest? Yes. What if we do that? Oh my god, we can. We can just leave. What happens? Oh, I'm so curious. Love that the devs even allowed this at all. We're just gonna pass out again? Ha, that was a laugh. Make tea? No thanks, bye! What a joke that guy is. Boro, stupid name. Remember, Alta, don't lose sight of why you're here. Find Master Winters. Train with her. She's the only option. She's the only option I have. Oh, God. I'll find her. If I just work a little harder. I can do that. I can work harder. I've always just worked harder. Oh? Are we gonna be back on the bench with Boro? Well, we're back on the bench. Yes. Welcome back, miss. Another exciting adventure in the forest, it seems. Just no judgment from Boro. So supportive. Boro. Ow. I just noticed their little different icons next to their names. That's a nice little touch. Please be careful not to push yourself too hard. You've been in a great deal of stress. I thrive on stress. I can't be pushed too hard. Let's go with that one. This is very big talk from someone who has just passed out twice. Okay, Boro. Generally speaking, collapsing from exhaustion is, how to phrase it, not intended. It's all part of the process, Boro. This isn't exhaustion. Something is just wrong with me. Is the thing that's wrong with you exhaustion? No, it's something else. I don't know what. Whatever it is, Master Winters can help me. Yes, how silly of me to think it was exhaustion. Well then, I believe I will be returning back to look after the shop. As always, you are welcome to join me in making tea, but it's your decision to be making. Wishing you the best, miss. I am curious how many times you can just run off into the forest before Boro says, you gotta stop. I'm gonna chain you to this bench and force feed you tea. And I think that it is my job as a creator, as a YouTuber, as a gaming enthusiast, to find out what that is. Bye, tea shop. Leave the clearing and return to the forest? Yeah. Yeah, we're going back out. Exhaustion. I hardly know her. Here we go again. How has it all been so complicated, so confusing? None of this is like me at all. It's always worked harder to get what I need. What's changed? Is something different? Maybe if I make tea just once or twice, it could heal me? I'll only do it a couple of times so that I don't forget my mission. Whatever happens, Alta, don't lose your fire. Don't lose this. Don't lose this passion. Okay, okay, so there's a little bit more of a choice. So we still passed out, but there was a choice happening there to go back. Okay. And we're back. Ah, but Boro's not here. Okay, okay. He just quietly plopped us back to... Okay, I have to go back out one more time. I have to know. I have to know. Bye, Boro. Good luck. Thanks again. Okay, bye. Okay, this place is really beautiful, though. Is this place even real? What the heck is this? Can I live here? Leave the clearing, return to the forest? Yeah. I promise we're gonna check out the actual game. If you want, I'll put a note down in the description where I skip ahead to the actual gameplay. If you don't want to see what happens here. How has this all been so common? Okay, so now we're in a loop here. Okay. Maybe it makes you just one. Okay. All right. So you can only do it a couple of times, and then they're like, no. Go make the tea. All right. That's fair. That's fair. Although it would be really funny if in the full game they added like 30 more of those. Just like 100 conversations with Boro being like, you gotta stop. Alta, was it? You gotta stop. What if every time he just dropped you progressively closer to the tea shop? Like one time you wake up on this stump, and then another time you wake up over here in next to this pond, and then another stop you're on. What the heck was... What are these? Forget whatever joke I was making. Oh. But he's angry. We pet him, though. Oh, wow. We soothed him. Pluffin. Well, I love that we can just pick that up right away. Okay, this is great. I like their little house. Precious. I don't even remember what I was saying before. All right, let's go make some tea, I guess. This is a beautiful game. I'm not going to shut up about that. I just need you to know right now. I'm not going to shut up about how pretty this game is. Okay, what do we have here? A sword? No, can't interact with that. That's fair. I like this little bee you got going on here, Boro. This is a delight. I'm going to talk to you in a second, but I just had to acknowledge that. Is this how you make tea? What kind of tea are you making? Boro, this is how people make drugs. Boro, I don't think you're making tea, pal. Okay, I'm sorry, Boro. Hello? Boro. Hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you until I'm well enough to travel. Yeah, I'm going to make you stop picking me up in the forest. I just want to tell you I'm leaving right now. Again. All right. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me and we'll show you the maintenance room to gather our tools. Let's do it. To highlight the current location of other characters and key items. Oh, that's nice. Okay. You know, I do want to know, because in that intro cinematic, we didn't really... There wasn't a lot of discussion as to what we were fighting. Are we just like a fighter, you know, for sport? Are we in some sort of army? Like, what is the... it wasn't necessarily... It looked like sport fighting, like in an arena, but not 100% clear. So I would love to know some more story about here. I just can't get over the visuals in this game. They're so... I don't even know the right word. Like, obviously the vibrancy of all the colors is just delightful, and the color palette is really fun and whimsical and fantastical, but there's a really great quality to all of the textures, and love that these doors just open. Love that. I'll be right with you, Boro. Hold on, I have to talk to the YouTube people. But it's just like everything is just so nice, and these aren't even the highest settings. These are just one tick down, so it gets even better than this. If you can believe it. I mean, just look at this. I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry. Anyways. Boro, hi. How you doing? Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running the tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. You see that the basket is right here? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather the tea leaves that have grown outside. Oh, those are tea leaves. Okay. No trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once it is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. All right. And begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you zipped all the tea bushes that are in front of the shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. Oh, nice. No need to worry about running out. Sounds good. Why don't you get some tea leaves drying, then we'll come speaking with me. Okay. Get my tea basket. Oh, just swipe. Quick, speed run. Okay, basket full. Nice. Okay, I can stash this. Open a pocket, press and hold the D-pad. To retrieve an item, scroll through the inventory list using R. Center item is what will be selected. Okay. I am playing this on controller on PC. It was recommended that it plays best on controller when opening the game, but I'm sure that PC controls would be perfectly acceptable. Hi, Boro. Hi. All right, what do I have? I have seeds pocket, brewing pocket, tools pocket. Oh, there's different pockets for different things. Okay, that's cool. Hello. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to... No, I'm sorry. Nope. Can I exit the... I didn't mean to... I know. I remembered. I didn't mean to talk to you. I'd have to put them in the little basket over here. I'm sorry, Boro. I'm sorry. Okay. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. These are some kind of... I mean this... With no... This is not an insult. These mugs look kind of plain compared to the rest of the world, and I wonder if we're going to get to decorate mugs at some point. Anyways. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Love a tea ball. A tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. I love these tools, Boro. Right now, though, all we're needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take your watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Okay. Hello? Great. Thank you. Can I pick this up? Thank you. Stash. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It's the miracle of life. Here, I'll give you a seed for more blue ferns. So you can try it for yourself. Interesting. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, so we put one there. Let me put one there. Ho ho! Well, that's very interesting. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of different combinations to make here. Surely. Okay. Hey, Boro. Finished making that plant egg. Fantastic. The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to water. You have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. You got it, Boro. Boro, I'm not so sure you're not a robot. I just want to throw that out there, friend. That's fine if you are. Gotta fill this frog. Gonna fill that little frog all the way up. Why can't we just dunk it in the water? I guess it's easier with the spigot, but... Can I go in the water? I cannot go in the water. This is exactly like Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 2. Whoa. Excuse me? I'm gonna water it again. Any more water? No, I can just keep watering. Hey, Boro. You've successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. Plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. I definitely did use the watering can already. Oh, there's another one. How many times can I do it? There's another one. Oh, I guess, do I have to put the... Alright, stash this. And then I just pluck them right off. Okay. And then I can plant more. I'm not going to do that yet. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. How many steps are there? Do not be alarmed, miss. We are down to the last several dozen steps in the process. Okay. I'm on board, Boro. Really aren't too terribly far off. Please, I would beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I am certain you will handle it admirably. Guess what we'll be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct. I would laugh if he said no. You're stupid. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how I used the line pattern to make a small hybrid? To make a large hybrid, we instead use the triangular pattern. Oh ho. You don't have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. Your timer scared the snot out of me. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit, just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it. Please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Okay. Let's see. So one there. 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 Oh, wait. I need to put one in the middle, don't I? Oh, God. Can I dig this up? No. I need some more seeds. I messed up. Okay. All right. So we do there. We do here. Okay, and then we water this. Whoa, that is a large hybrid. Oh, okay. Small little stone carrots. Uh-oh. Wait. The frog makes a little noise when they're out of water. Do love that. There's a nice little system here. This does feel different than a standard farm sim. Obviously the narrative aspect adds a lot to it for sure. I love that we can just put an entire open watering can full of water in our pockets. Can only hold one fruit in our hand at a time. Okay. All right. Chip. Boro, I have a chip. I made fruit. Wonderful. Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our team momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? I would literally rather be doing anything else. Let's go for the silent option. That's the sort of silent treatment that can only mean one thing. It's time to make tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. You are a tea machine. Field guide. Let's see here. What do we have? Simple plants, small hybrids. Okay, large hybrid. Oh, here we go. Sunset treble. Okay. So I imagine there's going to be a lot more to uncover there. Or why are you walking all the way around that way, bud? I know I'll probably go up here eventually, but I just want to see. Wow, what a nice little space. Boro, where do you sleep? Okay. I'm telling you, you're a robot. Bunch of different books in here. Okay. You can put stuff on these shelves. Boro is a robot, confirmed. We can put pictures on the wall, which I love. Okay, that's... Oh my gosh, wait, there's more over there. Okay, there's a lot to explore on the grounds here. Okay. Boro! Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness, no. Tea making will crush the mind. It will. This is all too much information. Perhaps we should take a small break just to let our minds relax a bit. Boro could tell a joke. I need you to tell me a joke. Okay, here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner at a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant, when suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says, "No astronaut"? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. The best kind of joke. Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. Boro, did you go to Groundlings, UCB? That was top tier improv, my friend. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh, wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner at a restaurant in space, and a sign says no astronauts are allowed. This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to, a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. So true, Boro. Has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay, so after dinner, they go to the movie theater, and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and, let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end." Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. Wait, what was the point of the astronauts? Why is there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? That was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you to care about them. You're invested in their story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Boro will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. I need another 100 jokes out of Boro. I need a tight 5. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I'm quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. It is user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. Pour the water, heat the... Oh man, should be explained how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? You can just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I'm completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up there, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go and give that a shot, and we'll move on to the next step when you're done. Okay. I'll climb your ladder, Boro. Hold it down, fill it with water. Where's this water coming from? Next step is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, the step will be completed. Alright, gotta really hit. Oh, too much. Ooh, easy now, bellows, easy. I do like watching the little animation of Alta hitting that over and over. That is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me these instructions. You know what? I'll figure it out. Of course, I'm sure you will make quick work of it. Remember that your field guide provides details on the remaining steps if you need it. You can even be using the field guide while still on the ladder. Good luck. I'm eagerly looking forward to a cup of chip tea. Chip tea. Okay, that's... Okay, that whistled. So now it's gotta be... So we could access all parts of it from here, right? Except for that. That doesn't seem like we can access that. When we're done here, we don't need more water. We don't need this. I bet you. We go up here. You gotta put something in here, right? Oh. Oh, the ladder moves around. Look at you, ladder. What was the ladder? What are we doing? Oh, you can move it left and right. Haha. Okay. All right, this is this one. What do we do here? Got that hot water going. Okay, nice. I feel like we need to do something here. Can I get off here? Do I put something in here? No. All right, tell me. Tell me. Nope. Transfer to the infuser. Did it. Add the tea. Toss a tea ball into the infuser as well as whatever fruits and ingredients you want to add for flavor. Won't change until you add the tea ball. Okay, we gotta go get the tea ball. I never picked up the tea ball. I do quite enjoy the music in this game. It is a delight. Give me that tea ball. Is there another tea ball? Dash that. There is multiple tea balls. Let's go. Oh. Blocked myself. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we don't want seeds, but we do want... We want to throw in one of these. Chuck one of those in there. And a tea ball in there. And it did indeed change color. Now I think we do this. Now we have to put a mug. I bet you we have to put a mug here. Can't get out without a mug. And now I think we just serve it. Okay, well that overflowed quite a bit, but I think that's okay. Whose phone was that? Boro, is that your phone? Why is there a horse on the phone? Why are there so many animal faces for the different types of music? Go back to the horse. Okay, well that's very interesting. We pick up the tea now? We can. Here you go, Boro. Look, I made you this tea. Don't touch the outside, it's sticky now. Ah, is this the tea that you have made? Yeah? Splendid. What do you think, Boro? Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Will you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. Is it the same bench from before? Ah, delightful. Cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? You know what? It is. I'm not an art critic. I'm just here until I'm well enough to leave. I'm not an art critic. Does anyone need to be an art critic to admire the view? Yes, actually. Art critic is better than me at critiquing art. Just like I'm better than art critics at fighting. And you're better than me at whatever it is you do. Ah, but I am better than you at running a tea shop. How can you know for sure? Trust me. I must tell you, miss, there are a few satisfactions in the world like running a tea shop. Make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer? Yum, what a feeling. Have you put your mission on hold? I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? What exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait. No, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I've devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. You understand that fighting is the one thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve. It's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Hey, don't be mean to Boro. I'll fight you right now, Alta. Just serve the tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see this big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I? What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Can you lift the sword? Not a sword in the stone. A sword on the stone. Doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. I've tried that before. They won't let you go that way. They won't let you go that way. She's gonna find out. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Oof. Can't believe how tired I've been. Oh no, okay. It was my controller was flicking back over to keep moving. I thought it wouldn't let me choose rest. Okay. Keep moving. Okay, move. I can't. I don't have the energy.
Why are you here in this forest?
Oh.
Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost. It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. Ha ha ha. This is the motivation I need. I need the fear. I need the anger. I need it to lose. I can't use it to get better. Look at me. I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Can't go that way. Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you from here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. I've sat there multiple times. It's not like me. I lost 2 fights for no reason. I don't know. I'm just certain something's wrong. Undefeated for 3.5 years, and then suddenly I can't control my body? Not like me. Something's wrong. You were thinking that forever into the end of time you would never lose? Yeah, something like that. My goodness, no wonder you're in the state you are. What do you mean? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. She's exhausting. Boro, call her out. I'm not a scientist, doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. Boro, I think you are a scientist doctor and a robot. To take your attention off this task of yours, just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. Might be a good way to take your mind off of things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Or I could leave now. Do not worry, nobody's forcing anything. You can leave or stay anytime. How about this? I will be here in the shop tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time, there is no rush. Boro, what do we do with these penguins over here, my friend? You make penguin tea? Boro, do you eat the penguins? Be honest with me. What's this? Looks like a little tool we're going to use later. Hey, gang. They make silly little noises. Delightful. Okay, we can run around here all we want. I love that we don't have a stamina meter. That would feel kind of productive to the theme of the game. This tree is gorgeous. I'm going to name that tree the gorgeous tree. I want to explore the grounds a little bit, see what we have out here. What if we don't get to it in this preview? Another spot. So we can plant things anywhere here. Okay, this it's like we'll be doing some planting over here. Oh, look at these little planters here. Are these interactable? Well, we can do this. Well, that's fun and important. I don't know if that helps us make tea, but it helps me feel better, so. It's a whole tree here. Okay, maybe we'll plant some large trees. There's some mushrooms that we can go. Look at these. Hue mushroom. Well, that sounds nice. Dupe shroom. Shrink shroom. Interesting. Is this where Mario gets his mushroom? Oh, stuck. I'm stuck. Help. Okay, so it's not that large of a space here, which is not a complaint. Merely an observation. Okay, alright. Let's go say hi to Boro. Wait, what is this over here? Can we go inside? No, this just goes up. I thought it was a little cave or something. Boro, I do want to know where you sleep, my friend. Pink seeds. Ooh. Okay, that's a new type of plant. Boro, are you jamming away in here? Boro, you having a rave? You have to tell me if you're having a rave. So you're feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly, literally as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. I do, actually, a lot. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. Sounds like a very equitable business exchange. What's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please, come with me. Let's do it. Explain this horse music to me. There's some seeds here? There's more seeds. Boro, you're just leaving seeds around, bud. Oh, I can place it again. Okay. What is this thing? Boro, tell me about this. Welcome back to the maintenance room. The last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightful leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. I am weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Sweeping, weeding. What kind of trinkets are we going to find? Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. Oh! When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it in here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room. Look at that. It is a traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes, lie. Very good, I'm glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are able to run a shop, then you must look the part. Most will our customers know to come to you for tea. Is there going to be dress up here? Let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Oh, look, we do get to see our full face. Okay, nice tattoos, too. Look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. Try to look angrier. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there's one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. Let's go. I'm excited to see what the customers and stuff are, too. I wonder how many we're going to have. It also seems like there's an emphasis on, like, a lack of stress, a lack of, you know, objectives in terms of, you know, a timer to serve somebody and stuff. So I'm curious to see how they're going to handle guests. If at all. I actually don't know if there will be guests, but it sounds like there will be. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. Sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? That's a yes. Wonderful. Please, come with me. Where you put my sword, Boro? Boro, you want to fight? I mean, you can take me, Boro. I think just because you can pick me up and put me down, Boro, that I can't take you, Boro. Boro, I'll fight you right now. Yeah, I don't even need the sword. I'm a hand-to-hand fighter now. Boro, you've seen what these hands can do. You're gonna grow a sword tree? Really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It's quite lovely here, don't you think? Or you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Tell me. Do I know? When I first began making fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing, but soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to the craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith, I'm not a tea maker, I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. The sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again, I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? I'll figure it out. Perfect. You already having the entrepreneurial spirit. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. If you're needing a refresher on how to make plants, try going to our library upstairs. This is a book in there on gardening, written by Boro's very good friend, Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. It's happening. Alright, so there's... Oh, I didn't actually intend to do that. A bunch of the plants outside seem to grow. Well, I was watering a plant, and then suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. You've depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. Are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruits. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It's like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be a delightful piece of decoration. Of course, you're always welcome to be making new plants if you are needing new resources, yes? More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread toward plant golf. I will let them live long, happy lives. Or try to. I mean, no need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. Okay. I didn't actually catch that we watered something and it didn't grow. I missed that. Tips for using your inventory. You can swap an item in your hand for an item in your inventory by selecting the inventory item directly. The option then you can switch the inventory button pressed to be either toggle on or off. Or press and hold. Interesting. Okay. So are customers going to come in? Are we going to have people? I guess we need to go... Bam, 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 ba-da, 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 ba. We need to get some leaves. Get some tea leaves. Let's see here. I want that music that's in there out here. Can we do that? Are these? These are not tea leaves. Tea leaves. Tea? No. Oh wait, I should grab the... I should go grab the broom and the clippers. Can we make tea for the little penguins? Boro, let's make tea for penguin. Boro, you never let us make tea for penguin. Okay. Pick that up, stash that, flip it and reverse it. The horse song is back. Okay, let's see here. That one's still glowing. That one's not glowing. I'll leave that for now. Yo, we have a trinket. What is this? A little frog. What is this? Stash that. Pick this up. Trinket. Stash that. Look, we have a frog. Can I just put that anywhere? That's delightful. Oh, hey, here we go. These are some tea leaves here. Yeah. All right, we gotta fill it, though. So we need even more. How do we... okay, we planted... we planted plants, but we haven't planted any tea plants specifically for new leaves. Where do we get those? There's a butterfly. Can we interact with the butterfly? We need a lot of leaves. Oh, I do have one tea ball, I suppose. So we could go make... We are ready to make tea. If necessary. But it'd be good to prepare some more. I wonder if this is kind of the ongoing process. Maybe you don't plant new tea. Maybe it just grows over time. Go dry these bad boys out like tea jerky. No, not call it that anymore. Boro, I don't think you're working anymore. That's okay. It's your shop, but, you know. All right. So we'll let that go. We got that mug. Oh, a customer. Oh, hello. Welcome. What is this? Put this away. Hi. Hello, customer. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some of that? Some tea? Oh, no, thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure, in that case, I'll just do something else then. Sure. Sure. Okay. Okay. A friendly reminder, you can hold R2 to highlight the current location of characters who want to talk with you. And toggle on up with the right stick. Boro, don't even start with me, Boro. Okay. Don't even start with me right now. Oh, we still have tea left in there. Interesting. Yes, hello, Boro. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? I asked if they wanted tea, right? And they just said, no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is the tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made the rule that one must be ordering tea? I did. I made it right now. Someone has to make rules, and since I work here now, I guess it's going to be me. First rule is there will always be rules, and this is the first of them. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, and some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no? But the rules. Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No, this person in our tea shop, they are going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least they can do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Yes, I know, it's very admirable of me to be so visionary. Wants tea? I'm gonna bring them some tea. I'm gonna put this right here. And we have some tea already, so we'll just do that. Okay, so from one tea bowl, we got 2 cups of tea. That one didn't overflow. Okay, so maybe we can get even more if I do it correctly. Hey, where'd you go? You here? Here? Hey. Hey, I brought you this tea. Hey there, we just talked like a second ago? Oh, right, yes, hello. Yeah, about that. You said you don't want tea, but this was obviously a slip of the tongue. Let's not dance around it. You're drinking tea, and that's fine. It's just that I'm not really thirsty at the moment, so, you know, no tea for me right now. Yeah, thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I collapse every time I go into the forest to find help. I can't carry my sword, the single most important thing I own. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. And my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you a tea, and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop. Mm-hmm. Are we good? I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What, you can't leave. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. You want some tea? What if I made you this tea. You want some tea? I should sit down to drink it. No, I don't want to drink tea. I want to give them this tea. I'm going to trap you here forever. Can I interrupt your pathing with tea? What if I set the tea down right in front of you? Boro, stay out of this. Boro, this is my personal mission. Boro, don't interrupt me. Boro, I see you coming over here. Boro, leave me alone. Hi, Boro. Boro couldn't help but notice that you poured a cup of tea to the exact perfect height. How did I do that, Boro? Absolute perfection. No point in doing something if you're not shooting for perfection. Why is the pouring mechanism so complex? Yeah, the tea has to travel through a long tube before it lands in the cup. It would be easier to pour to the correct height if it simply dispensed directly into the cup. Why is there an added step of the spiral tube? Because it is fun. Well, you got me there. Okay. Well, I guess I'll drink some tea. And go sit on that bench and drink a little tea.
Who would I say has wronged me? I mean, it's weird because Obviously, I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But, bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak. Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something? That's how I felt at the time. Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all. It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right? But I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
Well, Alta, I don't think you need tea. I think you need therapy. Tea flavors. Different flavors of tea will evoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed in your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. Oh, interesting. We can just make the fruit. All right, I think that's where we're going to leave this preview. I don't want to spoil too much for folks who are interested in playing the full game. We got a nice little preview of how the tea making is going to work. It looks like there's going to be photos that you can take around with the, it looks like there's a camera right over here. And it looks like there's going to be, various customers and story bits to unlock with the different memories and making different tea. And there's the whole garden to decorate. So this is overall a very narrative-driven experience and a very relaxed experience. Which is a nice change of pace. It doesn't have a lot of the usual tropes and stuff. The focus is not on the farming itself quite as much as it is on the story and the metaphor overall of taking rest and giving yourself a break. So I think there's a lot to take in here. And I think it'll be a nice, sweet experience that won't overstay its welcome, like we are about to do in this tea shop. Is that little penguin inside? What? I'm sorry. Is this penguin delivering a package? What? Wiggle back and forth with L to shake the item out of the pluffin's mouth? I have to shake this creature to wiggle. What's inside of here? It's a package? I'll ask Boro about this. Okay, well, there's some fun little secrets to discover here for sure. Boro, where are you? I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel.